Hello and welcome to your love reading. Let's dive just straight into it. Let's see what your overall energy is. I believe that you're in some sort of love triangle and your ego is kind of playing right now in regards to comparing and validation and looking for signs of what you need to do. Oh, this one really two of these wanted to come out. We have Fleeting Allure coming in, and we have Electric Jellyfish. Okay. Electric Jellyfish is all about going with the flow, feeling what you're feeling. Fleeting Allure is kind of saying not all attraction is meant to stay. Let's read more into it. This is a collective reading, so not all of this is going to resonate, but let me know in the comments if it does. I want to hear your story. So let's talk about number 9, the Electric Jellyfish. Flow with the current, not against it. You are not meant to be still, you are meant to shimmer and surge. This card shows up when your energy is shifting fast and the old ways no longer hold. Like an electric jellyfish, you can ride even the most unpredictable currents with grace. Where are you trying to force clarity instead of letting it arrive? Okay, 41. Fleeting Allure. Some thrills don't last, and some never should. This card arrives when impulse walks the line between liberation and self-destruction. You might be caught in a loop, chasing a feeling, a person, a high, or a habit that lights you up for a moment, then leaves you hollow. So you might be chasing someone. When I was thinking about a love triangle, I kind of was thinking of someone who was unavailable and someone who was available. Let's dive a little bit more into this. Let's pull some tarot, and let's talk about your current role in this love dynamic. The King of Swords. So you're very meticulous in the way you speak, in the way you act in front of others. You don't give out your entire personality to everyone. You'd like to think of yourself as more black and white, but you're really a star inside that's just bright orange and yellow, is just waiting to come out. I think you give yourself a little bit of this side to your soulmate or whoever you're thinking about right now, the person that you want to be in this love connection with. You have a high intellect. You watch what you say. You plant seeds whenever you have conversations with them. So let's see what their role is. This seems like two people with a lot of knowledge. The Page of Swords. So I think they're feeling a lot of new energy that they've missed from you. I think they're all really lost in their thought of what kind of plan they want to do next, because it's scary. It seems like it's a fleeting allure. It's not meant to stay. But is it? I think you know that this obsession, this addiction with them might be unhealthy. So you're trying to work through your thoughts and your feelings of what to do next. What's the next step? A portal will open, and it will tell you exactly what we need. Can we clarify from the Page of Swords? A dance with life. So they're doing something different with their energy. That's why it's a page, 1. 2, it was pretty heavy on the obsession, and now you pulled back your energy. And they've realized that you are no longer giving them the magnetism that they had once before, and they're missing it. They're wondering what they should do next. You have a high frequency. So the past foundation, Spirit. The 10 of Wands. There was a lot of work that was put in, but there was no return. There was no work put back. Does that make sense? I think y'all once worked together before, or are currently working right now. Birds also might be a sign for you. With the 10 of Wands, that's kind of telling me that you're closing a chapter. You're closing a chapter with them. So what's the current state, Spirit? What's the current state going on? The Artist card's coming out. You try, make mistakes, try again, because perfection does not exist. I feel like you believe this connection is perfection, but nothing is perfection. Nothing is precise. Everything's just a little messy. And this is exactly what this relationship is. It's just a little messy because you have such strong feelings about it. They have strong feelings about it now that they weren't aware of before, especially because you've had a recent separation. Now you've come back together again more frequently. You're seeing each other more frequently now. And it's almost like you've lost part of a chapter that was ripped out of a book. Your current relationship with them is a hierophant. It's up in thin air. There's a mystery cloud, fog, whatever you want to call it, right now. You don't know how you feel about them at this moment. You're getting a little confused because they're in the back of your mind constantly. The fleeting allure is coming back, but you know that's not the right way to think. You know that's not the right way to process because you don't know what they're thinking. They are giving you crumbs to what they're thinking, but you also know that they miss you. You also know that there's some sort of connection, some sort of energy here that's been bringing you two together, that's been keeping you two together. But there's also unavailability, whether it's between you, whether it's between them. But there's something here that is unsaid. Secrets have not been revealed. The truth has not come out. Let's have another oracle for this one. Glow birdie's coming out. That's what I was just talking about, birds, wasn't I? So, yeah, this is saying right now, you're not acting, you're observing. You're seeing what they're doing. They're also seeing what you're doing. I think they know what they're feeling. They want confirmation from you, and you also feel the same way. Like, you're not going to say anything until they say something, and they're also like, I'm not going to say anything until they say something. So it's almost like you're caught in this, like, this push and pull tension. What's the future for this connection? The Lovers. The Lovers is coming out. It's inevitable that y'all are going to be together. The universe has brought you two together for a reason. Although you might not understand why they're putting you two together right now, you will understand in the future. What's blocking them right now from seeing clearly, Spirit? The Ten of Swords. It's almost as if you're uncomfortable with the ending of a chapter that's supposed to be coming soon. You don't want to express your feelings, your true feelings, for the people that need to hear it. You're afraid of confrontation. You don't know how to have these conversations with these people because they've been in your life for a really long time. You actually do love them, but you're not passionate about it. You're not really in it the way that you should be. And it's a connection that's been severed at the ends. It's hanging by a thread. You want to save it. You want to save it. But then there's this new, passionate, fiery, just full of electric energy that is wanting you to go with them. And they are also in the same boat. They're in the same boat. They're hanging on a thread too. So it's almost as if you have to end a chapter right now in order to begin this new relationship with this amazing connection. Oracle for advice, spirits. The goat. There's also 2 roses and fire. So this is definitely giving those elements that I was talking about earlier. So let's read about it. 37. Spirit of passion. Oh my gosh. So fire can create life or destroy it. The spirit of the goat wants to remind you of the desires that lie within your heart. Passion is a powerful force, but it has a light and a shadow, and the line that divides them can easily become blurry. So, a dump truck just went by, and the sound that it made me think of the sound that would happen if there was a blurred line. Passion can build castles of dreams, but also burn down bridges of hope. When you put it at your service, it can be the spark of creativity and a powerful motor to ignite projects or relationships. Still, if it becomes a temptation, it can lead you down an unwanted path of toxic behaviors. Oh my gosh, this is literally like the same card as fleeting allure. Passion needs to meet temperance, patience. It is a fire that needs to be tamed by your soul. And taming doesn't mean taking away any of its strength. It means owning and learning how to use this power for the highest purpose. Let passion be the flame that warms your heart and not the chain that harms your soul. So you have high energy to manifest your dreams right now, fulfilling projects and finding relationships. So in regards to this love reading, I feel like you want to jump ship right now. I think you really want to go ahead and just tell them your feelings, but that's not how this relationship is built. This relationship is built off of stepping stones. And right now, you cannot go anywhere until you end a chapter. It doesn't necessarily have to be right now. This looks like a long-term thing that's happening. This looks like a long-term thing. I think you're very confused right now with where to go from here. But it's very clear that this is passionate. But it's blurring a line between it could be toxic, it could cross a line. So think about what is going to cross that line if you do decide to pursue this connection, and how you can decide to make the lines very clear. That's why I feel like there's unavailability here. Definitely, positively, for sure. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of seduction, flirtation. Is it going to last if you pursue it? The initiation, rite of passage, the portal. I was just talking about the portal opening. So you're crossing a threshold here. You're about to go through something big in your life. Huge, actually. You've been given an opportunity to change your life, to pursue something that's potentially going to move you away from this person. And it's just the question of, are you going to do it and think about yourself first before anyone else? Or are you going to think about them first and hinder your soul? Because the future is the lovers. It's looking pretty good. It's going to be amazing. But it's what you can do right now to help you. So let's do an affirmation card to help us. Today I am respectful. Today I will acknowledge other people's thoughts and feelings as well as on my own. So there's definitely a confrontation that you need to have. You've been making mistakes. You've been trying again. You understand that not everything is permanent in this life, and you need to make moves soon in order to create the reality that you want with this other connection. So wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven in the background. Things are being changed for you to go with this ultimate reality, right? But all we can do right now is manifest, know when the universe is bringing our signs, and move when there's signs to move. That's all you can do. Anything else, spirits? Rest. I think you've been working a lot. You've been working towards a goal, maybe possibly a career, that you've been actually kicking ass on. And you're starting to see what it's going to be like with this new opportunity. And it's amazing. And you want to focus on that right now. Because this love is too high frequency. It's too up there to not come back together once it's gone. It's going to come back together. You might think this is the end, but it's not. Where you are is where the potential of the universe lives. So keep dreaming. Keep thinking those thoughts, because if it's truly meant to be together, the universe will bring you back together. Okay? I hope this helps. Love you guys. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.